Reform and restructure, keywords from President Park Geun today during her last cabinet meeting of the year. Now, also highlighted by the Korean leader, the absolute need for the economy to pick up, and in order for that to happen, the nation's legislators need to get to work. Let's go to our presidential office correspondent Song Jisun. Jisun, another very strong message from the president during this final cabinet meeting of 2015, but of course the first with new members on board.
Good evening, Conn. President Park remained firm and consistent in her push for reforms. A day after announcing a partial cabinet reshuffle, she called on the new cabinet members to continue restructuring efforts and urged lawmakers to pass a package of reform bills. At the last cabinet meeting of the year, President Park Geun noted how well the Korean economy has fared, despite the unfavorable condition at home and abroad, citing Moody's recent decision to raise Korea's credit rating to AA2, the country's highest ever. She went on to say that in order to keep the momentum going, the current efforts to revive the economy must continue.
무디스는 한국이 지금 추진하고 있는 구조 개혁과 경기 활성화가 성공할 것이라고 믿고 이러한 신뢰를 바탕으로 신용 등급을 상향한다고 명시적으로 밝혔습니다. 이것은 구조 개혁이 후퇴하면 신용 등급을 다시 하향할 수 있다는 경고 메시지이기도 합니다.
To that end, she said that a package of bills on labor market reform and the service sector that are currently pending at the National Assembly must be passed as soon as possible. With lawmakers' attention focused on a redistricting bill ahead of a general election in April, the bills are in danger of being put off until next year.
중소기업인들까지 하루빨리 경제 활성화와 노동개혁 법안을 국회에서 통과시켜 줄 것을 간절히 호소하는 것을 들으면서 대통령으로서 참으로 안타까웠고 그분들이 얼마나 힘이 들까 하는 생각에 마음이 아팠습니다. 대한민국의 미래는 결코 저 개인, 대통령의 것도 아니고 정치권의 이득과 실리보다 더 중요한 것이 국민 경제 살리기와 국민의 안전입니다.
In addition to economic reforms she laid out at the meeting, President Park also pointed to a bill on restructuring universities. She said schools must merge and adjust their enrollment quota to reflect an ongoing decline in youth population while also addressing the mismatch between the number of graduates in certain fields and the demand from employers. Conn.
Right, many issues covered at the cabinet meeting today, but once again topping the president's agenda, calling on the nation's lawmakers to put aside their differences and get to business. Our presidential office correspondent Song Jisun from the top office. Thank you, Jisun.